like actual horses. Okay. So we were driving there one time, and I was in the back seat. I guess I was really young, and like I heard something, and then we like slowed down, and then we stopped on the side of the road, and I was like Grandma, like what happened? Are we there or like whatever? And we weren't there, and she was like, oh, we actually just hit a porcupine, so we have a flat tire, and we're just gonna have to go. We're gonna have to call. I'm gonna have to call Pop or something. And I like was like, we hit a porcupine? What? And I told my mom this story like probably a month ago, and I was like, remember? I hit a porcupine with Grandma, and she was like, you did not hit a porcupine. Like she just made that up, and I genuinely thought that I like had hit a porcupine with Grandma in the car until like a month ago. I don't know. I just got a flat tire.
That is not surprise us at all.
I was like, I guess.
I don't know why she thought that the porcupine would be better than hitting a rock.
That's what I was thinking.
More interesting.
I guess like I don't know. Also the fact that I like didn't know that like that would have just been really impossible. Yeah. So.
All right, everybody else?
Well, I could go from when we were growing up.
Yeah.
With my mom, since I was the bad girl, but I wasn't bad. But
That's not what I heard.
Mom would
Neither was I.
sit in her rocking chair, and when I came home at night, and the rocking chair was like, say over here, her rocking chair would be by the front door. All the way to the front door until I came in that door.
She walked that door. It got to the front door. She just would close her eyes and rock her all the way down the hallway. And then we'd come in. She was so mad.
And
She was so mad at us.
He was, yeah.
It was me. Aunt Margie, I was good, right?
Yes, you were.
Thank you.
Yeah, we'll all believe that.
Yeah. I did the same thing for you.
The mic there. Were you in the car with when you went to the bank with your mom? Mic's not working.
Go ahead, Del. I don't know if everybody probably knows this story, but I went with my mother to the bank, and we pull up to the drive-in window, and there's a little sign that just says, Mike's not working. So it was like a little tiny thing, and she turns to me and goes, I don't care if Mike's not working, I need my money. I'm like, Mom, it's the mic. And she still said, I don't care if he's not here. I'm like, the microphone, Mom. And she's like, oh.
What about the denomination?
Oh, the denomination one.
Was that at the bank, Brian?
That's another
you know
backstory.
You know that one.
Yeah, going through the drive-in bank, and the person on the speaker asked, my mom wanted some cash, and the person on the other end said, what denomination? And mom was confused. She said, Catholic.
She was right.
You want to tell them the mini bike story?
Sure.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be here because I've seen so many of the cousins that I haven't seen for 30 plus years, and Bill and anyway, so I have a few stories. I grew up just across the street from Brian. We were best friends, and I was over at the house way more than Don or Alice ever wanted me to be.
Or any of us.
Or any of you, yeah. So I have several little stories. I would always show up in the weather like this when it's cold outside, and I'd never have a coat on. And Alice would always answer the door, and she'd go, "What's wrong with you? It's cold outside. What's wrong with you?" And I go, "I just live right there. I mean, if you let me in, I'll be fine." She said, "Get in here." She'd say, "You're a nut. You're a nut." And then Brian and I remember. So my heritage is Hungarian, and my parents. I spoke Hungarian, as a kid. And so I got to go to Hungary when I was around 10, and I learned all the dirty words in Hungary that I never, my parents would never teach me. So I came back and I told Brian, the dirty words, and one of them is a word that's in English. It's fuss. So fuss means something really rotten in Hungarian. So if you ever all right. So, but Brian and I, concocted ways to get Alice to use the word. And so we got her going, and I said, oh, I don't want to create a fuss. No fuss. And we just kept going on and on, and she was just falling right into our traps. Create all these traps. So, but my favorite story is I had a little mini bike. And so, and all the kids, I don't even know if any of the cousins were here or not, but you may remember this. Because there was a lot of kids around. I think all three of the girls, Brian was certainly there. Alice said, "Hey, I want to give this a try."
Okay.
So, do you remember this story?
That's why he's gagging.
That's why he's gagging.
You
I'm trying
okay?
to distract you from telling the story.
So
Okay.
I
I think his water went down. You good?
So big.
He's so good.
Don't drink more.
Yeah, don't drink more. It's
I
sweet.
got them all choked up.
Yeah.
Sure did. Don't do it again.
Yeah, I know.
Dad, you're making a fuss.
Can you tell us what fuss means?
Oh,
I really want to know.
Not in front of
but
me.
I don't think it's appropriate for all ages. It's,
Use your
So we know what we're
imagination.
laughing at?
I'll tell you later, and then individually or small groups. But anyway, so Alice said, "Gee, I'd like to give this a go," and so I said, "Okay." Well, so we got her on it, and then I showed her where the gas was, and then where the brake was, and I said, be careful, and she
Just
she
down
got
the
on it.
driveway.
Just
Go
on,
down the
on their
driveway.
driveway.
Yeah, go on the
And
driveway.
so all of a sudden she gooses it and she starts screaming and it went down the driveway, across the street,
Pop the curb.
Oh my
up the
God.
curb, and went directly at the bushes of the neighbor's house.
And the mom was out. The mom was out gardening.
Yeah, Mrs.
She
Diello.
was heading toward her.
Mrs. Diello.
So she was like,
And-
of all places, she picked right where she was. Like she was heading for her.
And then so you've got Alice on there screaming, you got the neighbor coming out screaming, all of us were nervously laughing. We didn't know how this was going to end. And then she plows into the bushes and then we run over there kind of and she was fine. But it was one of our, the image is still
great.
plastered in my mind of her,
We
running
were
over.
like, Mom, why did you turn down the street? Why did you go straight?
Well, why did you stop giving it gas? Why did you pull the brake? Why did you do about 5 things?
And then afterward, we went to my dad because another friend had a motorcycle and went in and said, "Oh, Mom's gonna try the motorcycle." He's like, "The hell she is!" Oh, you started laughing while you were drinking. Sorry. You're right. That was hysterical. You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a story for us, Dad?
Do I have a story for you?
You can think of one. No, he's choking.
Let him stop choking first.
Well, while he's getting his voice, I have a couple friends that I grew up with that are not around in the area anymore, and I asked them, told them my mother had died, did they have any memories they wanted me to share? And they had anything specific, but it was just generally she was always happy, always welcoming, would take care of them when they came in, always interested in what they had to say, and just generally upbeat.
For sure.
Definitely.
And wanted everybody to wear a coat.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I'm here freezing my tuchus off. I didn't bring a coating.
You'll never learn.
Who
I
else?
won't learn. You're right. It takes a lot of help. I
Can
still
bring a
haven't
horse
gotten
to
there.
water.
That's right.
There's a mini bike outside.
Huh?
There's a mini bike outside. I think
Maybe a more would like. Who's got one? Anybody else?
I loved when we went to Riverside Pines and we were sleeping in the 2 bunks and you could look over into the room and she was sleeping on the couch and we were in the bunks and all of a sudden we hear boom, boom, and we're like, what is that? And there, you guys like, Oh, that's my mom. That's how she goes to sleep,
Rocking herself to
rocking
sleep.
herself and banging her head on the
Yeah.
wall. And we looked over like, oh my
mother
God.
always rocked, always rocked. Even near the end of her bed, was always going.
And I was hanging down the wall.
Now I know where I got it.
He bangs his head on the wall.
It explains so much.
Definitely.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
What explains you?
Nothing.
Well, you would bang your head on the wall and it sounded like someone was coming upstairs. And then next to you was Doreen yelling at the dog, "Stop licking yourself!" And then it was Karen and I like, "Everybody shut up!" It wasn't a nice good night, John Boy. Good night.
We were in our bed.
Barney.
Yeah.
I still have nightmares that he finds his way back.
Mom.
Actually, Michael's dog.
How did I forget Barney?
He's right here. He's right here. Oh, there he is. Remind, he's just a bigger version.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A little bit different dog, but that's, he reminds me.
That hyper?
Barney's so cute.
Yeah, his dog is
Trouble
trouble.
with water, Dad. I don't know. You should stop drinking if you're gonna
My
keep
dog,
choking.
he was not.
Sure there's just water in there?
Yeah, give back the bourbon.
That's the jello shake. We did that one time, but then
Karen, ask my mom memories when they were growing up. Ask my mom to say something about when they were growing up.
You chewed it or just swallowed it?
I mean, like, it was, I broke
You
it
want
up.
something else to drink? Stop for a
Yeah,
minute.
that was bourbon.
A little bourbon? I don't know. I think you finished that.
He has a little left.
Ginger ale? Don't you have a story? You must have a story. Yeah. I remember something about when the baby was born. About nicknames. You didn't want a nickname. I remember that. There was something. You were gonna call Denise, but you didn't want her to be called Dee Dee or something.
No, you were looking for a
name that wouldn't have a nickname.
And what did she
And my mom said that she had a friend named Denise, and you were like, "Oh, what did you call her?" Denise.
But then they named her Denise, and they call her DC.
Nice.
Mom, you got anything?
Nope. Oh,
No,
stop.
absolutely nothing? Come on, gotta do something, not dirt, just something fun.
She's got no dirt.
No stories of when you work together, or?
Or what about when you were little and you would sleep in the same bed, the three of you, and you would tickle each other, and then you would roll over.
that story.
What about your,
Story. Brian will know. Brian knows no stories because he hasn't been here forever.
what about your driver's test?
I know that story, yeah.
What about the driver's test?
Driver's
I
test.
went with Mom, this is about me. I went with Mom to get my permit to drive, both of us, right? So we went, and it's one of those round desks that one's big, you know. So I just copied Mom.
Oh.
And then Mom went up, and she passed. No, you know, didn't have anything wrong, and I handed it in, it was all wrong. Two different tests.
To check to see if it's the same thing.
Wasn't there some story about my mom chewing gum in Catholic school or something?
putting it in
And
her-
then called her. Do you know that story?
Yeah.
And
She had to put it on her nose, I think.
yeah, put it in her
hair? The nun put it in her.
Hope not the
She
hair.
was chewing gum. The nun made her spit it out, and the nun took it and rubbed it in her hand.
That is terrible.
I don't remember
I
that.
wish.
I would smack her.
I'm glad I'm Jewish.
My two sisters that are nuns would
Never.
never.
They wouldn't do that.
And they would say, "Oh my God, that nun had a big mouth."
But that's
It was
not
Alice Walsh.
that's not actually, that's not the story I heard.
Oh, no?
I heard, the story I heard was that mom was chewing in an assembly and then none noticed her.
Yeah.
But she knew that and called her up. She knew that if she went up, then she would have that happen. But mom just lied to the nun.
She
Said,
did.
No, I'm not chewing gum.